Alright, hello, welcome to a new episode of TimeGuessr Daily Mode. We are the 7th of April 2025. I believe this is day 29, so more or less we're at the one month point. That's crazy, 29 days in a row. I like the discipline required for this. I think it's good for me mentally. So yeah, let's take a look. So round one, oh man, this is already looking crazy. This looks like some kind of mass gathering. I honestly am not sure what's going on here. I'm getting Asia vibes, but what's on this thing? Bin? Boom? I really don't know what's going on here, to be honest. Yeah, this looks like some kind of maybe festival or protests or demonstration or something, but I don't know where in the world we are. I'm trying to see if there's like any kind of flags. Pol PP, so that's police, I assume. Wait, I know there's like yeah, the women are dressed Muslim, I guess, and I believe there is like at least one Muslim Asian country. I mean, there's more, but like in Southeast Asia, I think the Muslim um, population is not as common as like Middle Eastern Asian. Um, I watched a punk rock documentary at some point, and I think it was from Indonesia, maybe Jakarta. I'm not sure where they were from. It was quite interesting, but it's quite a long time ago that I saw it. It was like a punk rock band, but they were from a super Muslim, like hardcore religion, follow their rule type area, and like the city was super against them, but they wanted to be like free and be able to express themselves in their own music style. I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I really enjoyed that. But I don't know if that story has that. Yeah, I don't know. It's possible it has nothing to do with this at all. Let's see what other yeah, I don't really know that much about Indonesia, to be honest. Like Brunei, is that a separate country? I guess so. Yeah, I only know Jakarta in Indonesia. So Bali is an island here, I guess. I don't know. Bali is like a mega famous tourist destination, but I'm not sure where that is exactly. I think it should be one of these islands. Yeah, here. Anyway, let's go with Jakarta to be honest, because I'm not quite sure where we are. Let's take like the outskirts of the city. And the year? Are we seeing smartphones anywhere? I mean, I still think it's gonna be quite modern. I'm not necessarily seeing smartphones, but this can be Uh, yeah, I really don't know what's going on though. I wish I could see like a smartphone to finalize my year ID. I'd say 2009 if I had to guess anything. I don't know. Oh, it was really modern. Okay, we were on the good island. That's nice though. I'm happy with that. Appam cakes, rice flour cakes, being thrown from a tower during Yakowiu, a traditional Javanese festival. The apam symbolizes blessings, forgiveness, and sustenance. I don't know what that word means. And many believe that catching one brings luck and prosperity. That's interesting. I'm kind of happy I got the country correct. That's cool. Yeah, the year was a bit off, but yeah, honestly, I'm happy I got the country. Score is not that great, but yeah, let's continue. Round two. Okay, what's going on here? Scranton for president? Scranton. I never heard this name before, but this tram train card thingy is San Francisco vibes, and it even says San Francisco on it, so I'm gonna guess we're in San Francisco. Let's first go for the location and then think about the year a bit more. I never heard of this guy, so I assume he didn't win the elections. Maybe. I don't know. So San Francisco is quite easy to spot. There's like a couple famous super, how do you say, like hilly streets here. and they have like the cable cards going up and down. Let's see if the cable cards are actually on this thing. I'm not sure if they are. Also not 100% sure exactly where the steep streets are. Yeah, I assume it's gonna be somewhere around this area. I'm gonna click like somewhere here. Let's do here. Yeah, the year. Huh. This guy's wearing, I don't know, a camera, I guess. Looks weird. 50s, 60s. Yeah, 50s or 60s, I guess. Late 50s, honestly. It's like 59. Oh, it was early 60s. Location really good, though. William Scranton supporters riding a tram in San Francisco during the 1964 Republican National Convention. I really don't know if this guy ended up winning the presidency. I would say not, but I'm not sure to be honest. 8.8k, that's a good round. Location was easy, I guess, because the tram thingy gave it away. And the year, yeah, I mean, it's quite hard, but at least we were somewhat close. Alright, next one. Well, the year is on the picture, I guess. 1907, it can be like a trick to bait you, but let's go for that year anyway, because it looks, I don't know. If I had to guess, I think it's quite correct. Where are we though? Helsingfors. Is that like Helsinki in Finnish? But I'm not sure if they're using Boekbinderfabrik. That's like a book where they make books, I guess. Sounds like a Dutch word a bit, but it's definitely not Dutch. Nordberg, Oscar Froberg. I think we're in Scandinavia, but I'm not sure where we would be. Wienermobil. I mean, Helsingfors is maybe the place, but I never heard of it. It could be Helsinki, but I'm not sure if we're in Finland. They use the O with a double point thingy on it. I'm not sure. Does Finland use this? Actually, it doesn't look like that they do. They use it on the A. Let's see if Sweden uses the double point symbol. Yeah, Sweden does use it, so we're probably in Sweden. What is it called? Helsingfors. I mean, it looks like quite a big city. For early 1900s, this looks like a really big city, so then I have to say it would be Stockholm, right? And if it's not Stockholm, if it is Helsinki, we're still quite close, so I think this is not a horrible way to go. Let's see. Oh, where was it? It was Helsinki. Ah, I should have gone with it. I don't know why I went with Sweden. Oh, the year was correct, but it was a little bit easy because it was on the picture. Yeah, I don't know why. I betrayed myself because I was thinking about Helsinki. Anyway, still a good round though. Let's see, 24k and we still have 2 rounds to go. This can be a good score. But this looks hard. Benghazi, Tripoli. Wait, Tripoli is something in Middle East, right? Yeah, here, Tripoli. I'm not sure where Benghazi is. Is maybe a city also somewhere here. Derna. Yeah, I guess we're in Lebanon, if I had to guess. I mean, we could also be a little bit away from Lebanon, though, that it's like some kind. Sometimes you have like these posts randomly across the world with like very big distances. Like near me, there is one that shows like Tokyo, Paris, Madrid, New York, Los Angeles, with like the distances to them. But yeah, I don't really know these other places. Benghazi, Derna, something. But honestly, if I had to guess, I'll say if we take Lebanon, we're probably kinda close by, I guess. Yeah, to Lebanon, to be honest. Let's go with Tripoli. And the year, is this World War II-ish type stuff? The costumes give me World War II vibes. Maybe. Yeah, I guess World War II. Like 43. Oh, the distance is not good at all, but the year was correct. Allied forces pointing at a road sign in Al-Quba, Libya shortly after capturing the town from Axis powers. I wonder who the Axis powers were who hold this place. I guess it's German forces. I don't really know, to be honest. Well, it was in Libya. Yeah, my idea about the thing, like the sign was like 1200 kilometers pointing to Tripoli, which makes sense, I guess. Like it's across the Mediterranean Ocean here. The year at least was quite close. That's good. Was World War II stuff. One more, I guess. Yeah, last one. Oh, for a second I thought it was a Formula One guy, but it's totally not. KBS News. Can we find where we are? Super confused. Sangspan. Amusing. I think we're in Korea, judging by the language, but I'm not 100% sure. Like South Korea. KBS, like Korea base. I don't know. Yeah, I think we will be in South Korea. I'm not sure the year though or what this stuff is about. Oh wait, let's first go for the location. So South Korea, I mean Seoul I guess is the safe bet. I remember something crazy happening in South Korea. There was like a big parade and people got trampled or something because there was like mass panic or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what took place and I think a lot of people got like crushed. Maybe this is related to that, but I'm not sure when in history that took place. I think it's quite recent. I thought there was gonna there is a website here, but it's .com. I was hoping it was gonna end in like the domain name of the country, which some countries make a lot of use of it, other ones don't really do that. Yeah, honestly, I'm fine with Seoul, South Korea. The year, on the other hand, I'm honestly not sure. I saw some smartphone here, but it looks like quite an old one. This one has a little bit of a more modern one, but it still looks a little bit old. Ah, late 2000s or early 2010s. Let's go with '09. Yeah, I don't know. These phones are throwing me off because I'm failing in my memory when this kind of phone got popularized. Yeah, 2010. Let's see what happens. 2011. A spokesperson for the Seoul Metropolitan Fire and Disaster headquarters briefing the press about a rescue effort following the collapse of a four-story commercial building. I don't know. I don't think I know about this. At least the location was correct. The year also quite close actually, not a bad round at all. I wonder if this is earthquake related or not. I don't know if this country gets earthquakes. I mean, Japan does, right? And like tsunamis and stuff. So I guess South Korea is close enough to also suffer earthquake type stuff. Earthquakes is something that I really don't know anything about because in my region it's non-existing. Anyway, this was the last round, I guess. Yeah, 42,000 is actually quite a good score. This is like my second or third or fourth best score, which is actually quite crazy. Yeah, round one I lost some score, mainly because of the year, and then round four also because of the distance. Outside of that, actually quite a good day. Like if you can average around high 8,000, low 9,000, it's quite good for me honestly. I like getting a score like that. Above 40,000 I consider good anyway. Anyway, that was it for today. I believe day 29. I uploaded a no moving, no panning, no zooming episode of my main city Ghent already earlier. And yeah, I guess tomorrow is the 1 month mark, or maybe one more day after. We'll see. Anyway, have a good week. Goodbye.